Guys, it is time for a new update on the Bitcoin price because Bitcoin is right now in freefall mode after we broke the $63,500 levels to the downside. I told you the last 2 days already that as soon as we break this support level to the downside, the probability is almost 100% that we are also going to break out of this rising wedge to the downside because we were forming a massive M pattern that had a breakout target of far below our lower support line here of this rising wedge. And I mean, look at this, guys. We perfectly hit the price target that I defined in my last video. So the question now is, do we now have to expect the Bitcoin price falling all the way down to the $53,000 level, or is there actually a possibility that the Bitcoin price will already reverse earlier? I will let you know exactly what I'm going to do with my trades because I'm still in multi-million dollars of Bitcoin long positions. Here, for example, my Binance trade with a combined profit of $400,000. And as you know, I already told you guys yesterday that I opened a new long position, which is right now in a $45,000 minus. But all of this was already in a kind of way planned out because I told you in my yesterday's video that I'm still a little bit more bearish than bullish, and that's why I opened this long trade with a 4x leverage. And that is why my liquidation price is all the way down at the $51,600 level. But now, let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the chart so I can tell you exactly what we have to expect from the Bitcoin price within the next couple of hours, days, and weeks. Also, guys, please make sure to subscribe here to the channel, activate the bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And also, guys, one thing I wanted to suggest is not only to smash up a like here on this video, but also don't miss out on the free IDO allocation of the project from Chris from Crypto and I, because the project is completely going viral and it is very important that you are one of the early supporters to get this free IDO allocation. So make sure you go to the description, go to the Twitter, follow the Twitter, activate the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. The project is going viral, guys. Look at this. A tweet from 27 minutes ago already has 3,400 retweets, 4,000 likes. It's insane how this project is growing. As you guys also know, our Telegram chat was the fastest growing Telegram group in the complete world, and it actually got deleted by Telegram because the chat, they were being sent 400,000 messages a day. So Telegram actually deleted this channel. We now opened a new group, so also make sure to go to the Twitter bio and join the Telegram group once again, because it is very important that you guys are also one of the first ones here supporting the project to get a higher free IDO allocation in this project than everybody else that is maybe joining one day before that free IDO is going to happen. But now let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the charts. As I told you guys already yesterday and in the beginning of the video, as soon as we break the 63,500 to the downside, potential for a bigger correction is very, very big because we had this massive M pattern with a breakdown target of pretty much exactly $58,500, which we already perfectly met. The question now is also looking at the bigger timeframes. Is there more downside for Bitcoin to come? And first of all, we wanted to take a look at the weekly time frame because, guys, we are right now actually bouncing off our 8-year support and resistance channel. This 8-year support and resistance channel, when we are just looking back at Bitcoin, every time we are breaking this channel, this 8-year support and resistance channel here, if we break it to the upside, it's very, very common for Bitcoin to retest this 8-year support and resistance channel before continuing to the upside. For example, here in 2017, we broke above it, we corrected down, we actually wicked all the way to the bottom of this 8-year support and resistance channel here on the weekly time frame, a quick wick to the downside. And guys, that is why I only used a 4x leverage for my new long position, because it is still very possible that we see within this week or within the next week a massive wick all the way down here to the $53,000 level, which is currently the bottom support of this 8-year support and resistance channel. And guys, as you know, also the breakdown target of our rising wedge. Let's take a look. Where is this actual price target coming in? It's exactly at the $53,000 range as well. So this is why I am still very, very careful. I think it's still very possible that the Bitcoin whales and the exchanges are still interested in liquidating more long positions in the short term to get rid of every weak hand in the market before we can see this massive growth and a massive breakout here on the weekly time frame above our 11-year resistance that we haven't broken in all bull markets yet. And this is the only reason why I was bearish in the last couple of days. Everybody was extremely bullish. I was already again calling for another drop or another dump because the possibilities of us just doing the exact same as we did the last time here at the 11-year resistance with a big rising wedge that only had 2 touch points and then broke to the downside. I mean, the exact same happened here. We had a massive rising wedge. We only had 2 touch points exactly touching the 11-year resistance on the weekly time frame, and now we broke to the downside. So guys, I already want to tell you that not only this is coming into play, no, also on the weekly time frame, the weekly EMA ribbons that we always retest in a bull market are actually also coming in here at the $53,000 level. So this is another thing that we need to expect from Bitcoin in every bull market. As you guys can see, we always see several retests during the bull run all the way down to the weekly EMA ribbons. And now guys, actually looking at this, here we saw a correction down to the weekly EMA ribbons and the 8-year support and resistance, the lower upward sloping support. And guys, look at this, the upward sloping support, the lower one of this 8-year support and resistance channel on the weekly and the weekly EMA ribbons actually align perfectly here at the $53,000 level, which, as I already said, is also the breakdown target of this rising wedge. So I will still prepare my complete trading strategy for now that I will not get liquidated or stopped out if we see a drop all the way down to the $53,000 level. I'm still prepared for a drop like this. And I can already tell you, I cannot guarantee that we are going to drop all the way down to these price levels. And that's why I'm already in new long positions, because fundamentally the Bitcoin bull market is still not over. Everything is looking very good. And I still think that the top for this bull market hasn't been reached yet at all. But still, we shouldn't jump into any shorts at the moment, in my opinion, because like I said, the maximum potential downside I'm seeing right now is the $53,000 level. So for me, it's not really worth it to take a short position here. In my opinion, it's always, I never short in a bull market, to be honest. I only short like on very, very, very rare occasions. This almost never happens, and I won't short here as well, because the potential of us actually reversing now earlier already, maybe even seeing just a quick fake out here to the downside, are very, very high. So what I can already tell you, if this should just result in a fake out, we would need to break above, boom, let's take a look here. We would need to break above the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level as soon as possible. And guys, where is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level at the moment? It's exactly in the area of our $63,500 support, which was already broken out to the downside and now has turned into massive resistance for sure. So I'm pretty much just looking at the $63,500 level. If Bitcoin now reverses fairly quickly, we are breaking above these resistance levels again, I think this correction will actually be over and we will see a massive bull run after this, and this will only be a small fake out to liquidate over leveraged long positions. So this is what I'm keeping an eye on right now, guys. This is the only price level, in my opinion, right now important. As long as we haven't broken this to the upside, then I actually need to expect that we are actually getting here just another rejection. And if this happens again, if we get rejected at the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level again, because remember guys, I told you this also in the last video, we need to break the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level to the upside. This didn't happen. We only broke the $63,500 level to the downside. So this was all very, very clear. When you guys were watching my last video already, you were prepared for this dump. And now I can already tell you, if we are here recovering prematurely, I will not jump into any long positions. I will not scale up my long positions as long as we haven't broken the $63,500 level to the upside, where also our 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level for this current correction is actually right now. So just keep an eye on this price level. Otherwise, guys, still be prepared for maybe a quick correction all the way down to the $53,000 level. And as soon as we see a correction all the way down here, I will scale up my longs once again, because otherwise, if we cannot hold the $52,000 support level, I really have to be honest here with you guys, it won't look good for Bitcoin. I mean, then we would here just break all crucial support to the downside. That would just be pretty much the worst case scenario here for the Bitcoin bull run. We would see a massive M pattern. We would have here a massive double top exactly at the 11-year resistance that we never broke to the upside. And yeah, this would just not look good for Bitcoin in the short term in general. I mean, it then is very possible that we are seeing a small quick bear market actually all the way into the next year, into the mid of the next year, before then we see a massive pump maybe to the upside, because this 11-year resistance is putting Bitcoin into diminishing returns, and at some point it needs to break to the upside just because of inflation as well for the US dollar. So just keep that in mind, guys. Keep these price levels in mind, and keep an eye on especially the $59,000 level. I think this is the next crucial level. If we break this to the downside, close a daily candle below the $59,000 level, this would be the signal for me that we at least have to correct down to the $53,000 level before reversing. And other than that, guys, if we now reverse prematurely, please don't jump into any over-leveraged long positions. Make sure your liquidation price is below the $53,500 level. No financial advice here for sure. And then if we pump to the upside, I would not scale up my long positions before we actually break the 63,000 to the upside again. But this is already it here for the Bitcoin price. If you enjoyed the video, please smash up a like. Don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell. Please make sure to follow the Twitter here of the VLaunch project. The link is all the way at the top of the description if you don't want to miss out on your free IDO allocation. The project is going viral right now. So follow the Twitter, activate the bell so you don't miss out on anything, and retweet the tweets, like the tweets. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And make sure you join the Telegram group. It just broke 30,000 members after just a matter of 24 hours again, after our old one was deleting. And I think this actually shows how hyped this project is at the moment. But other than that, guys, we will see us in the next one. Till then, bye.